Hi guys, Tracy and Doss. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a recap of Married at First Sight UK, episode 28. And let's just get started, shall we? The homestays continue, and I mean, will the homestays be better this episode than last episode? Because last episode, they didn't go so well. Reese shows Leisha his home, and Leisha gets so excited. I mean, she is ready to just move in right then and there. She is already looking at things to change. She wants to redecorate. She wants to plaster her pictures all over the place. And she wants to put her mark on this man because she wants this man to be hers. She really likes Reese. And she talks about how the neighborhood is perfect for kids. And again, he's like, pump the brakes, girl, pump the brakes. Now, Lay and Leah go ice skating, and really, Leah loves anything active, outdoorsy, and she just thrives in that. And she knows that this is what the relationship needs. More fun, and they get along so well when they're doing any kind of activity. So I really love this for her. This is most definitely her love language. Kie and David are meeting with Kie's friends for lunch, and I feel like David fits in so nicely with this group. I mean, he's such a nice man. Who wouldn't like him? He's not a party boy, but I really feel like Kie needs to slow down on that anyway. He's getting older. He needs to settle down. And so I think he's the perfect match for him at the perfect time in his life. And he really just needs to find balance. And I think David is exactly what he needs. And then we go to Rebecca and Bailey. I mean, it's a nice home, a family home. And it's not a tiny little flat like Bailey's. It's a house for a family. And you can see Bailey loves this place. The only problem is his daughter is so far away, and he just can't be away from her. He loves his little girl. And that's the real turmoil here, is he has to choose between Rebecca and Bluebell, and of course he's gonna pick his daughter. And I hope to goodness there's a way that they can figure this out, and so that he can have everything. He can have his daughter, and he can have Rebecca, and they can have more kids and fill this home. I mean, that's what we all hope for them, because they really are a perfect match. Kie comes to David's. Not only is his place average and not as upscale, but David has housemates, and it's just a completely different lifestyle than Kie's fancy one that he lives in. And the town is just not exciting. It's just boring. It's just nothing about this living space works for Kie. It's just not going to work. Reese's mom arrives at the restaurant to meet Leisha. She's met her before, but she gets to see her again. And Leisha is smart. She knows Mama's the queen. You make Mama happy. You make Reese happy. Everybody's happy. But she cannot help herself but to bring up babies right away. And the mom's just like her son. She's like, whoa, slow down. We're talking babies already? You're going to scare him off. She knows her kid. David brings Kie to a romantic date. No, not romantic. Wrong. 100% wrong. A cat cafe. This is just like the opposite of romantic. And there's nothing about this date that Kie likes. There's no alcohol. There's no space. It's very cramped. And there's cats everywhere. He doesn't even like cats. Like, why would you bring him on this date? And he can't even hide his disappointment. Not only does he hate the date, but he walked out. And this behavior turned into a huge fight. And here we are. I've been waiting for the shoe to drop. I mean, everything's been so perfect for so long. I'm like, this isn't reality. There's got to be something that happens. Everyone fights, about something. Now, let's see how they fix it, because that is the true importance in a marriage, is how you fight, how you get over a fight. If you learn from the fight, it can actually make you stronger. And I have a feeling with these two that it is going to make them stronger, because they really love each other. And this was really not a big deal at all. I don't know why it got so huge, but it did. Alicia takes Reese to her hometown and immediately starts showing him baby clothes. I mean, part of me thinks she's just ready to get married and have babies, and she doesn't even care who it's with. Of course, Reese is attractive, but I mean, is she really in love with him? Or does she just love the idea of getting married to him and having babies with him? And I think that's what he's worried about. I mean, people don't really truly fall in love that quickly. It's just not possible. Leigh brings Leah to meet up with Leigh's best friend, Nicole. And Nicole's very outspoken, and she knows this relationship isn't right for Leigh. She's known it from the very beginning. Leah likes Essex and would have no problem moving there, but the two they can't get past this jealousy issue. I hope Leigh grows up quick enough to save her relationship. However, your partner should always want to build you up and make sure you feel confident and comfortable in any kind of situation. And I don't think Leah's used to having to do that. She probably dates people that are really confident. Leigh probably is normally really confident, but she just got out of a really bad relationship, and so her self-esteem is down. And so if Leah can't help her through that, then this just isn't going to work. And Nicole just doesn't see it working. She can read between the lines. She knows what her friend needs. And she doesn't think that Leah is willing to give it to her. Grace and Ashley, once again, are taking time apart. Grace is still trying to explain her case and get people on her side. It seems like she's just absolutely trying to find fault in Ashley. And this is what he's had a problem with the whole time. I wonder if Grace is jealous of Ashley getting more attention than her. I mean, he's the kind of guy that walks in a room and he's full of enthusiasm and joy, and people just naturally gravitate toward him. And maybe they normally do that with her, but when Ashley's around, she's like really in the background. And maybe this is what bothers her about him, because he certainly is not a male chauvinist. He's just a guy. There's nothing wrong with him. Ashley still seems deflated. I mean, his tone is so different now, you guys. It's just hard to watch. And Ashley explains to his sister that Grace is a good person. I think he's trying to explain to everybody, like trying to convince himself. I don't know. He really gives her so much grace, which I find is ironic play on words, but it's true. I mean, she doesn't give him any, though. Also ironic. Grace thinks Ashley cares more about his self-image than her, which is completely nuts. I don't even know where she's getting this from, but that's how she sees it. And she just doesn't see why she would go to the commitment ceremony. So then leave the show. What are you still here for? You're not here for him anymore. I mean, you couldn't possibly salvage this relationship at this point. I just don't see that. So why are you staying on the show? And then not even going to the commitment ceremony? Abigail's mom is coming to meet them. Let's hope she's nice to John, because she has very strong feelings about who she wants for her daughter, and she should, but it seems to have been a problem in the past. But Abigail's never been in love, so she's never brought home the right person. This is the first time that she's really met her match. So I'm sure her mom will be thrilled. He's so kind, and if that's not enough for her, then nobody's ever going to be enough for her mom. And I really think that's what Abigail's afraid of. But her mom seems to approve. And mom and dad really see a confidence shift in their daughter, which for a parent, that's huge. Poor Reese. I hope he can handle multiple Alicias. Her sisters are a lot like her. Reese explains he's just a slow burn, and he really does like Alicia. He's just not 100% in love with her like she is with him. And she's 100 miles an hour, and he's not. The family sees how much Alicia is ready to move to Essex, and they are scared for her. The distance can work, but both parties really need to want it, and they really need to work for it. My opinion is the man has to match your desire or exceed your desire to be together. If not, it's just, he's not going to put the energy into it like the woman would. David feels really uncomfortable about how they didn't stay together the night before. They're both heartbroken and both come at each other even-tempered and loving. They have the makings of a life partnership, a really nice commitment. They're able to move quickly through an argument, and it's really exciting to see. Rebecca's mom, Wendy, needs to just let her baby girl focus on her future, her husband, and their future babies. She's more worried about herself than her daughter's happiness. Wendy has let it be known that she can't imagine her daughter moving away. And this gives Rebecca a lot to consider. It's not really very realistic for parents to think that their children will not move away and will not build a life somewhere outside of their neighborhood. The guilt she's putting her daughter through could be very well the end of her relationship with Bailey, and I really hope this doesn't happen because it's a really solid, loving relationship. Rebecca's never going to find another Bailey, and she knows Bailey really needs to be with his daughter. I hope you guys loved this as much as I did. This was a great episode. However, the next episode is even better. I mean, some serious fireworks and revelations. So I hope you'll tune in. Have a great week. And I'll see you soon. Go check out my other channel if you'd like. I linked it at the very end of this video. It's about true crime and true crime documentaries. Okay, take care, you guys. Bye.